Welcome back to another video. Today I had an idea for Predator Batman in training mode, because right now the training mode has arena code, and in arena Predator Batman does percentage health reduction, 15%, and it doesn't have a cap. So I was thinking, just how much percentage damage can he do for 2 billion? I was like, okay, let's run it. The first thing I did was this one. I put Raiden in for power generation, and he's doing almost 300 mil each tagging, which is like, okay. But obviously, as the health goes down, the number reduces. So I was thinking, I just need to tag him in a little bit more consistently. That's why I have Raiden in here. To be honest, I don't know why I had Batman Ninja. I put him in there because his tech passive, he will generate power, but last minute I had the idea for Raiden, so I don't know why I should have gone with maybe classic Flash, so I can steal power quicker. But I was stealing power enough just for the tagging, so it didn't really matter. And obviously now, this tagging has dropped from almost 300 mil to 129 on that last tagging. But still, he's done more than 1 billion already. 100 mil on tagging. So I was thinking, can he actually do 2 billion damage with just tagging? Because they're going to fix this soon, and then I needed to take advantage of this. Should I call it a bug or an accident? I made a mistake there. I tagged in Predator Batman, but I clicked the special 2 too fast, so Raiden did the special 2 instead. It cancelled out. It happens like that when you tag in the middle of a combo and the tag doesn't register, but the special registers. So the character tagged in will do the special. It's very annoying, but you just have to make sure you tag in before the special. Right now, 300 mil left. That is not a lot. I was thinking if I should use a different character that has damage. Like maybe I can just use like EPL with Dark Metal card and should be able to clean it up. But I wanted it to be just Predator Batman doing the damage and the little. Obviously, there's no. I don't have passive stat on, and even if I did, at the moment training mode doesn't register passive stat, so it's irrelevant. I just put entropy on Raiden in case I mess up and Black Lightning locks me with the special 2. I just used entropy. Obviously, I'm sitting on the Dark Metal card a lot, but there's hardly any damage from Raiden. And with 10 seconds to go, 100 mil and a bit. And now I was thinking, he most likely won't do this. So okay, he did 1.9 on the first try. 1.9 is a lot just from tagging. So I was thinking, okay, let me see if I can extend the time. Like Red Hood, if an extra 30 seconds can get me a few more taggings if I play properly. Initially I was thinking if I should just put all blades on Red because he has a synergy with all blades, but I wasn't struggling for power because I have Raiden in there. I also have Predator Batman who steals power on crate, so I'm not really struggling for power. It's fine. But maybe looking back, maybe I should have done that, but I don't think it matters because when the boss gets to the like 100 mil health, the percentage reduction becomes much little. So I'm going to need maybe another minute to actually do it. So I just thought it wouldn't matter. So I just put Red Hood there for just a flat 30 seconds. So same gameplay, Raiden and Predator Batman loop. Just keep looping it. The moment I can get a tag in, I tag in. I don't want to waste even 1 second. Actually, now that I think about it, Entropy is equipped on raiding. And you see that? That's weird. Because right now, entropy is bugged. It says immune to hazard, hazard effect immunity, right? But it's bugged in the sense that it's also immune to friendly hazard. So friendly hazard like Rock Bar Special 3, for instance. If I use Rock Bar Special 3 and I tag maybe raiding in there, I'm going to get hit under the unhittable hazard. So it's bugged. So now I'm thinking Dark Metal card is also a hazard, technically. And then time I tag raiding in, you see right there, it says hazard effect immunity. The only hazard I've shown on the screen is the Dark Metal card. So am I hitting taking advantage of the crit boost from DMC, or is that just raiding base crit chance and crit immunity, crit chance and crit damage? Because he's hitting armor pierce sometimes and he's hitting crit sometimes. I can't be too sure. It's weird. They need to fix these artifacts. Because right now the Dark Metal card is not on, and he was hitting a lot of crits. So I don't think he was hitting automatic crits with crit damage boost from Dark Metal card, which is weird. But there we go. They reworked entropy, but they made a mistake as usual. So anyway, back to the game. I did the red foot super move for the extra 30 seconds, and at this point I was like, okay, I have a minute left. Could this work? But that tagging was so low. Right now, Black Lightning is on 140 mil. The next tagging is only taking 21. That's not a lot. So I was thinking, okay, maybe he can't do it then, unless I give him support with maybe someone that has raw damage by themselves, like EPI with Dark Metal card. I don't know if EPI with Dark Metal card by herself can do 80 to 100 mil, because that seems to be the difference. Right now is at 71 mil. This is the most I did, and I don't have any more time for a target. So 70 mil. So 60 mil actually on that last one. 60 mil. So 2 billion, and he cut it down to 60 mil. Anyway, I had an itch in my head. I had to try it out, and anyway, back now for the real fight. Starting with Batman versus Batman. The thing about Batman characters is it only takes you to mess up once, and then he locks you into the look at Batman. He loves swiping back. Very annoying. But you make one mistake and he just locks you with that special tools. He keeps doing it over and over again. Even if you don't lose the match, you're going to lose a lot of time, because he just special 2 combo, special 2, especially if it's the last minutes of the game, then he just has a lot of power. So I don't like that, so I went with the metal thing. Lock his special, and even if I don't lock his special and he use the special 2, I'm immune to stun because of John Stewart Green Lantern. It works, and he's also easy to combo interrupt, and I'm using Batman to down count, so I have to combo interrupt. So it works out in the end. I think I'm just going to stick to stuff like this, unless maybe DCU though. But I remember I've played Batman with DCU and I messed up once, and he just put me through the ringer, because why not? He's Batman, he can do what he wants. Wait, right here, his special should be disabled, right? The flood was on. Am I tripping? Her infection was active, but his special wasn't disabled. Now it's disabled. How come I didn't notice that? That's weird. That's another bug. That is another bug, because Robin King should be disabling all his abilities. But here we are. Here we are. It looks like this update has ruined a lot. They try to do an actual good thing, but they kind of messed up a few good things along the way. Anyway, and I don't think that's part of the update list they released that they were going to fix this month. But then again, maybe that was just the highlight. Because obviously, they better not behave like they are dumb, because just because you a few people point out a few things that need fixing and you reply to those few things that need fixing, you don't fix everything that needs fixing, because it's also their game. That the developers, you should look into the game and see what needs fixing and fix them, or try and fix them. These are little things like entropy not working as you should be. It's immune to friendly hazard as well, which is very bad. Because if you need the friendly hazard and you're getting cooked under your own friendly hazard because you have an entropy equipped to navigate the enemy's hazard, then what's the point of having entropy there? And it's such a good artifact. Or stuff that I just surrounded where his abilities wasn't disabled. Maybe I'm bugging, but what if I needed his abilities to be disabled? Let's say it's an annoying character like Constantine or Darkseid, or Enchantress AI, stuff like that. I mean, with the puppet bug, that's an easy mistake to make, because they were trying to make the effects stack as opposed to having multiple effects on the screen. So instead of making the multiple effects stack, it kind of influenced the incoming damage stack, because instead of having multiple incoming damage stack on top of each other, they were stacking more incoming damage on top of each other, which I can understand how that mistake can be, because for the burn, it's exactly like that. Because right now I'm a minus 96% burn, but incoming damage I'm a minus 60% burn. Obviously, it's a lower level puppet. So if, let's say, I have 3 stacks, just like I did with the burn, it's fine. But with puppet, as long as you don't lose the initial stack for the incoming damage, you can stack it endlessly. That's like 500% incoming damage, 600% incoming damage, 700, 800. I can understand how developers can make that mistake. But mistakes like rewards not being given, we still haven't gotten the reward for split 1. Wagwan. I tried collecting my past rewards. It was just blank. Wagwan. Like these little things. Anyway, I don't want this video to turn into a rant. Hopefully it gets fixed. Constantine, EPI Raven. I still haven't found the perfect team to play with Constantine. So I was like, should we just go with a very fast fight? I would have been cooked there if EPI was maybe at a Molo, maybe he used a specialty. Because I can't heal. Raven can't heal as well. Also, I have to be careful as well, because I think when does Raiden's health start to drop? When does she start to heal herself with darkness? Maybe 25%, or is it 30%? And she can't use darkness to heal herself, because if it drops lower than this and she tries to heal herself, it's just going to erase the darkness with no healing. So I just had to tag her, because if the more the fight go on, the more Constantine chips away at Raven's health, and I'll lose darkness. So I still haven't. Obviously, I played like shit, so that was my bad. But still, I had to be careful, real careful. And for the next fight, we have Mr. Scarecrow. Do you know what I always think every time I see Scarecrow work? Imagine if he does aggressive splash, like the Metal Human splash. It's going to be very annoying. Well, it's annoying enough. It's clear resistance and berserk, I think. So maybe this splash would have been an overkill. Anyway, I went to the classic Raiden and Scorpion team with DMC and God Killer. So it's reliable, so it doesn't. I shouldn't worry too much about Berserk or the crate, because look at that. I'm seeing a lot of critical attack resist. Is it because I am not playing Dark Metal solo raid right now, so there's no way I can even level up my Dark Metal card, because I have a level 4 Dark Metal card, and that's still not 100% chance to bypass crate resistance and immunity. I think it's maybe 60 or 70% chance to bypass it. It's good enough because I'm still hitting a lot of crits, but every now and again I'm seeing the resist. So in every raiding tagging, there is a resist every combo, or every half a combo there's a resist. So let's see. That's 1 resist, 2 resist, 3 resist, 4 resist, 5 resist, 6 resist, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 10 resist from a raiding tagging. It's not that bad. I mean, it gets the job done, so maybe I shouldn't worry too much about that. It gets the job done, but I'm just noticing, because I'm watching the video back as I'm recording this, and I'm paying attention to it, because normally I don't really pay attention to days or majority of things like this while I'm doing the fight, because obviously I have to focus, because I'm in a really good spot right now. If I lose it, I go back to the middle and there's only 15 seconds left. It wouldn't be good. But anyway, because I was thinking I didn't need to play Dark Knight solo, because I have other artifacts to level up and stuff like that. But maybe I made a mistake. Whatever. Anyway, we switched to on ice solo raid. We switched to on ice solo raid to have the Flood Justice pick, because obviously that's the only solo raid I can play at the moment, and not for long, because the health are only getting higher now, and level 5 passive start will not suffice. But so far, so good. Initially, when I play this Flood Justice system, I just quickly activate Puppet and just do damage. I used to skip doing rock bars, super move on 50 combo, because I just felt I'll waste a lot of time, because if I fail a combo interruption, or let's say I'm facing a boss that is not easy to combo interrupt, I have to start again and I'm losing time. So I just stopped doing it. Someone on Discord was like I should do it, because you know the extra damage will make up for it basically. So I was like, okay, cool. But I start with Hawkman now as opposed to Peacemaker, because if I start with Peacemaker and I quickly do the 50 combo into a super and I tag in Peacemaker, the Peace stack is still there, because the Peace stack loads quick now, and if it's still there I have to wait for it to expire before I start stacking the Peace stacks again. So now I just have to start with Hawkman, because normally I don't tag Hawkman in, but I mean I could start with Peacemaker and easily tag into Rock, but that's not really a safe tagging, and I don't want to do that. So Hawkman it is. Yeah, it works just fine anyway. And there is the damage. Just one more special and it should be over. I didn't even use a special, fair enough. Yeah, I didn't use a special and he was hitting maybe 3 mil on basics. That's another thing I didn't pay attention to. That's really good with a level 5 passive start. Well, that brings us to the end of the fight. I hope you enjoyed the content, especially the praise level Botman thing, because I just had an itch. I had to itch it. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. See you in a bit.